some sort of a chill, relaxing, whispered ramble on just some of my favorite music that I've listened to, I guess, my entire life, what I'm listening to right now, my favorite artist, albums, some random songs to talk about, and for you to also talk about. So this video is going to be mostly, pretty much all of it's going to be about music, so make sure you also comment down below if you like this video, if you want to comment down below some of your favorite artists, concerts you've been to, anything that sort of relates to music. Definitely let me know down in the comments. I think that'd be kind of cool. Make sure you like the video if you do like the video. I also might be doing a little bit of gum chewing in this video as well, so hopefully you guys don't mind that. But also, if you guys noticed, in my last video I didn't do a super shout out. It's because it was an older video that I made, so I just kind of like pre-uploaded it. But yeah, thank you so much to a handful of people now. This is getting so crazy. You guys are just going absolutely insane with these super comments. I cannot thank you guys enough for these. Thank you so much to Ben. Thank you so much, Ben. Absolutely insane. Really means a lot. Like you guys know, I do need to get a stupid new microphone. This one is, it works obviously, but it definitely is very annoying to film around what goes on with this microphone. Also, thank you so much to Easton. I think that's how you pronounce his name. If not, I'm super sorry, but thank you as well. Absolutely insane. I love the support. Love it. And obviously, thank you so much to, yes, the infamous flamboyant pickle. Yes, thank you so much, flamboyant pickle. You are absolutely insane. Don't worry, guys, I am making personal content, ASMR content for flamboyant pickle, so definitely don't worry about that. But yeah, definitely a very kind-hearted person. Absolutely insane. Thank you so much to everyone who ever does a super comment. Again, if you want to do one, I'll give you a super shout out just to show a little bit of support, but also, you know, obviously through giveaways and things like that I'm going to be doing very soon. Hopefully I can show some more support for you guys that you guys show me in return. Absolutely insane. But yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I have no idea where this is going to go or how this is going to be, but hopefully it's just somewhat relaxing, enjoyable to watch. So yeah, let's get started. Alrighty, well, right now I have my Spotify pulled up, and I don't really know how I'm gonna go into this video at all. Like I keep saying, I guess I could just go over some of my favorite artists, maybe just some of the more well-known artists that I'm sure like me and you watching this right now are all a fan of. I guess some of like the more no-duh ones would be like, obviously, you know, like Drake, Kanye. For me personally, Post Malone. I'm a huge Post Malone fan. Some more artists like that, some more like popular, well-known ones. I remember listening, I think the first handful of songs I listened to while listening to Drake was probably from Take Care, the album Take Care. Let's see when that actually came out. Wow, that release date of Take Care was November 15th, 2011. That's crazy. That's insane. I remember listening to the song, I think around the time I was in middle school, listening to the song, thinking I was so cool, thinking I was so fly, listening to some Drake, that's for sure. Obviously, this is probably my favorite Drake album, obviously, because it was like my first sort of listening to Drake. Obviously, with like Marvin's Room is like the most important one. Again, me being in middle school, listening to the song, getting all in my feels and stuff like that, definitely. For sure. Headlines for sure is a great one as well. Over My Dead Body is a great one too. Man, this is definitely one of those songs that I would buy the entire album like on my iPod to have, and I would just listen to the same album over and over again. This is definitely one of my first like listen to albums. Definitely growing up again in middle school is just, that's definitely such a crazy time. Let's see, and again, like we're talking about before, Kanye West, I mean, for sure, like, I know we're all West album that's supposed to drop at some point in time. I have no idea. I think it was supposed to drop a handful of days ago, but it never happened, obviously. So I'm super excited about that. I love the production of Kanye West music. It's just so crazy. It's definitely it's one of the very few artists that I feel like actually is like an artist. Like he is an artist. He creates art. You know what I mean? Not just music, but I think it shows through a lot of his music, especially nowadays. It's definitely more on the artistic side of being, music, which is, I think it's great. It can get a little bit too far. I think, obviously, yes, I think the live stream he put on a couple of days ago was definitely something very interesting. I did watch some of it, and I watched some clips of like the highlights of it. Like, I know like Lil Yachty showed up on it, Chance the Rapper showed up on it. I think he was like doing like workouts and like sleeping in the live stream as well. It was super crazy, but definitely a good way to get the people's attention, I guess you could say. But my first sort of listenings to Kanye West, I don't even know, it might be graduation when I think it was my first like hearing of Kanye West. It might even be earlier than that, like College Dropout and stuff like that. Actually, that probably is my first hearing of Kanye West. I remember my friend had, I think, an MP3 player. I don't think it was even like a full iPod. I think it was an MP3 player, and he had a lot of Kanye West songs from College Dropout. But I think graduation was like one of the first times I really started to like listen to Kanye. I don't even want to know when this album came out. Let's see. This album came out September 11th, 2007. 2007. God, this is making me feel very old. That's super crazy. But my favorite Kanye West album, like I was saying before, my favorite Drake album, I think it's probably My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's probably my favorite one. Late Registration is also a very good one for sure as well. Life of Pablo, I think Life of Pablo is probably the one I would listen to more, because it has a lot of more upbeat songs, a lot more like cooler songs. So that's probably the one I've listened to the most. But I think my favorite one is probably My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That was a great one. That came out in 2010. Late Registration came out in 2005. Oh my god. And then College Dropout came out in 2004. So that is so crazy. Watch the Throne is also great, man. Kanye West is definitely one of my favorites. That's for sure. I was talking about earlier. Post Malone, also a very, very, very big fan of Post Malone. Not so much as I used to be. I used to be a huge Post Malone fan back in the day. And I know it's kind of funny to say that because he is sort of like somewhat like a newer artist, but I was listening to Post Malone back in like 2015, 2016, like before the big blow up. I actually watched Post Malone in concert, I think in 2016, 2017, and it was literally a general admission show, and it was like $15-20 to go see him. Like, I was like on the upcoming, Post Malone train, before he got super big. Like, it was literally like $20 to see him live, being like, arm's reach of a distance from him. It was super crazy, definitely before his like big blow up, I guess you could say. And then I went to another concert, and oh man, when was that? That was like 2018. I think like right before Beer Bong and Bentley's came out. And I think the night the album dropped was the first night of his concert, and no one in the audience no one heard a song from the album yet. So we actually did like a live like reaction to the new album, which was kind of cool. It was interesting because the crowd didn't like know the songs, but it was still super hype. I think also 21 Savage was the opener for Post Malone, so I got to see him live too. So I was super wild. That was crazy, but obviously I'm pretty sure everyone knew of Post Malone from White Iverson, which in my honest opinion is actually such a dope song. Obviously, not only being a fan of basketball, but I think it's super catchy. It's still, I think, at least in my opinion, I know it's sort of like a joke song, but it's still, in my opinion, one of his best songs. I think that came out in 2015. So yeah, that's crazy. I know me and my friends used to now he's just a superstar of a guy. It's absolutely insane. One of my favorite songs for sure is probably Sunflower. I definitely love that song with that. I think it's Sway Lee. That's a great song. Also for a great Spider-Man movie, which I actually really love that Spider-Man. I think it's called Into the Spider-Verse. That's a great movie. Great song. Maybe one of my favorite ones from him. I love Candy. Candy Pain. That's a great song too, man. I don't know. And like I said before, I'm not a super big fan of him anymore. I feel like he's definitely turned his musical preference to more of a popularized, I guess, way. I mean, all artists do it at some point in time, but he definitely did it as well. I mean, he doesn't really make a lot of stuff that he used to make on like Stoney and like more like raw sort of music that I really loved. Like obviously with like Whitney, that's a great song. That, oh man, that is such a deep song. But now he's more into more of like the pop sort of I guess culture, I guess, which is okay. But man, I definitely miss a lot of the older stuff he used to make. Another artist that's actually, in my opinion, my favorite artist, which again, an artist that is definitely different from what he used to be, is Chance the Rapper. I love Chance. Yes, Chance the Rapper is still to this day my favorite artist. Obviously, we all know Chance is definitely not the artist that he was, even 2-3 years ago, which is actually super crazy to think about that. But man, is he definitely a great artist, a great mind in the music industry, at least to me still. I think obviously everyone was a big fan of Coloring Book, which is, in my opinion, still my own personal favorite album of all time. I wish I need to get this album on vinyl. I need to find a place where to buy it, but man, I love Coloring Book. I went to go see Chance live, perform pretty much the whole album live. I think it was 2016, 2017 is when I saw him live, and it's my favorite concert I've ever been to. I've been to, again, I saw Post Malone a handful of times, Chance the Rapper, I've seen Khalid. I've seen Khalid live. 21 Savage, like I said, he was an opener for him. I know there's a couple other ones I don't really remember. I'm trying to think. Yeah, but hopefully more to come in the future. But definitely Chance the Rapper, Coloring Book. It's my go-to for sure. It's in my opinion, again, an album that it has no skips. I absolutely love the entire album. And I think it also, yeah, it came out in 2016, which, at least in my opinion, dude, like 2016, it was my best year of all time. I was a senior in high school. Coloring Book dropped. It was just like literally like the best time like of my life for sure was 2016, and just having this album from my favorite artist dropping the same time was just, it was just a mind-blowing time, I guess you could say. And then even Acid Rap is also an insane album as well. That actually came out in 2013. Super crazy, that big jump in 3 years. He also was obviously, on Ultralight Beam, which is one of the best Kanye songs of all time. One of my favorite songs of all time. Ultralight Beam. That song is just, again, it's literally art. It's an art piece. It's so amazing. And then he also came out with a Christmas album, if you didn't know, back in 2016 as well, called Merry Christmas Lil Mama, which is actually a really good like Christmas album. I listen to it during Christmas, like it's like almost like a tradition, at least for me, to listen to this song while I'm also listening to all the classic Christmas songs. I have this album playing alongside of it. And then obviously, with The Big Day also dropping, I think that came out in 2019. It was sort of like the, I think some people are taking it a bit too harshly. I think some people are definitely over-exaggerating it a lot, but it's not a great album. I know even being a Chance fan that the album was bad, but even then I feel like people were giving it like a 0 out of 10 or a 1 out of 10, like being a little too weird about it, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I really hope for a good comeback from Chance. He actually just released a song on his YouTube channel not that long ago, which was actually super fire. I definitely recommend you go watch it. I wish I could post music while you guys are listening to this video, but have a song on this channel, it'd probably get taken down. So I also just put the stick of gum in. So again, if you're not a very big fan of gum chewing, don't worry. I'm not like a super hard chewer when I chew gum, so hopefully you don't mind. But that was more of like my well-known artist, probably artists that me and you also like. But I'm gonna go more into like a deep dive, I guess, of artists that maybe you've never heard of, artists that are a little bit more out there, I guess you could say. Well, this isn't really an artist that's kind of out there, but if you guys don't know, I am a humongous fan of Disney, Disneyland, Disney movies, things that can sort of correlate with that. And I always talk about it. If this wasn't a basketball NBA sort of main type of channel, I would make ASMR content on Disney stuff because that's how much I love Disney. I love it just as much as basketball, basically. And I am, yes, that type of person that listens to Disney albums. One of my favorite ones, at least, is the Walt Disney Legacy Collection album, which has basically all of like the sounds and music you would hear inside Disney parks, which I think is super dope. This, I think, in 2018 or 2019 was actually my most listened to album of the year. I'm not kidding, because I would literally start at the beginning of the album and listen to the entire thing, which I think this album has like 100 songs, full songs. It has, music from the rides from Disneyland and Disney World, and it has rides from when you are walking around the park. It just gives good vibes, at least to me, being someone who's a very big Disney fan. What else is there? Actually, I'll just go to like my liked songs. That's probably something I should be doing. Obviously, again, another one of my favorite artists, Mac Miller. Oh my goodness, Mac Miller. You guys have obviously seen my Mac Miller shirt in some of my videos. I'm a huge Mac fan. I was listening to Mac Miller back again in middle school. I know it seems like I always say it back in middle school, but that's when that's when I first got like an iPhone. I don't remember what I got first, but some of his songs were from On and Beyond, the album, and also Blue Side Park, which both came out in 2011. So I've been on the Mac Miller train for a long time. That's for sure. Back in 2011, again, when I was in middle school, definitely one of my favorite artists of all time. One of my favorite songs today, I think it might be my favorite song, like today as I'm filming this video, is Stay by Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber. I know, kind of a poppy type of song. I know it's like a super like charter type of music, but man, is that song good. That song is super catchy. I hate how short the song is. It's like a minute and a half song, it feels like, but I love it. It's super upbeat, very fun, very catchy. I love that song a lot. Let's see what else we have here on my light. Another, I guess, band. My first band of the video, that's kind of funny, is Wallows. I am a big fan of Wallows. If you don't know who Wallows are, you might notice the lead singer looks fairly familiar if you watched the 13 Reasons Why. But it is that actor who actually has his own band, and it's a really good band. I remember the reason how I found out who these guys are was from a Twitter video that went kind of viral, and I watched it and I was like, wait, I know who that guy is. And he actually has a really good voice, and the band is super good. Make sure you check out Wallows. I know they're kind of more popular now because of TikTok. I think they had like a song go viral on there, but that's for sure. Let's see what we have. Oh, we have some more of like the 2000s era of music, which I love the 2000s era of music. It's one of my favorite things to listen to. If I put on a playlist, which is probably also one of my most listened to playlists, is just 2000s hits. And I have like Fall Out Boy, Yellow Card, Simple Plan. Like, I love Ocean Avenue. That's one of my favorite songs. So if you're more of an older person, I guess, or someone who's just a fan of 2000s music, you definitely know those songs. Very popular. Let's see. Ooh, the anthem from Good Charlotte. Again, another classic 2000s hit. I love 2000 2000s music. Another band I'm super duper into is Neck Deep, Neck Deep, Neck Deep. Again, a band I think is getting a little bit more popular, that's for sure, but man, maybe my favorite band of all time, Neck Deep. I remember listening to them. I think I first found them out during like the Pandora like age of music listening to. I know not a lot of people really listen to Pandora anymore, but that's how I found them out. So maybe like 2017, 2018. Oh, another sort of out there sort of artist is Bonavir. I think that's how you pronounce it. Bonavir. Absolutely amazing. Like that's like again like a Kanye West type of like art type of music. Like it is just so soothing. Like obviously I think a lot of people have heard Skinny Love before. That song is theirs. And then you have one of my favorite songs is Lump Sum. Great song. This is the type of music, like very ASMR kind of type of music where I can just listen to this music at night and fall asleep to. It's absolutely beautiful type of music. Great for hiking as well. If you need some hiking music, hey guys, that's pretty much it for me. I can keep going on with like some of my light music. I'm literally just like scrolling through it right now. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long or too rambly, I guess. But I definitely have a lot of random stuff in here, like from Michael Jackson, Rock With You, to 21 Savage, All My Friends, to Rex Orange County Sunflower, to Kitsy Ghost Reborn. I have a lot of different type of music. I am a big fan of pretty much anything, even country. If you put on some country music on a nice hot summer day and we're taking a drive, I will vibe to that 100%. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. Again, hopefully you're sort of interacting with this with me if you're not trying to fall asleep, which is totally fine. But maybe check out some of the artists or songs that I've talked about and get a little bit of a little insight on what I listen to. But yeah, make sure you also comment down below some of your own favorite artists that we can all sort of share. We can talk about our favorite songs and music. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let me know how you guys like this video. I can do another one on maybe TV shows. I think I never have really talked about TV shows on here, which I can do. Maybe I can do more of like a my favorite like movies video where I can just talk about like my favorite movies. I know I talk a lot of movies on here, so yeah, I think that could be fun. So make sure you guys do that. Make sure to like the video. If you do like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you again to everyone who did a super comment or a super shout out. I love you so much for that, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night whenever you're watching this video. I hope to see you again